Hi, this is Chiron07, and I'm not going to do a review of Attack on Titans 12. I'm just going to give you my overall thoughts of the animation. And why is there a rabbit right here? Well, it's the only way to best talk about my comments by having a cute and fuzzy rabbit talk as you talk seeing an animation where giants chew up and gorge on human beings. So if you want to see at least be calm and things and all like that with a rabbit. The past reviewers who've been doing it has been doing a pretty best job ever. I'm not going to. They have hit all the points I like, but there is like one point that I like to say is been left out: the wall and their equipment in the years that has passed. As they said, since the beginning of this, 1 decade, they've been living behind that wall. That's like 4 generations. There's 3 sets of walls built. You had to have some sort of equipment. And remember, this is supposed to be not in the past, but in the future. But then again, it's in their timeline. So then you try to figure out what happened to all the technology to build the walls. They still with rifles. They basically using swords. The only tech they have is the 3D manipulators or whatever. Basically, gas canisters, gas mixed with I guess water to be a propellant, and grappling hooks that shoot up 2 grappling hooks on either side with blades. Another factor about this, and I haven't read the manga, is basically when you show the beginning of them and they're showing them in the past, trying to get before they got in the wall, they look like they're in a lined out crater where mankind's in a lined out crater where giants are standing over them, which makes me think with their swords looks like utility knives because each line is in the blades look like utility knife blades, which give me this weird eerie thought: the giants are not really giants. The humans have been shrunken down to 5 inches, and the giants are growing. But then again, you got trees or everything else, large size. So it's like a weird time frame. Uh, as I go back to the wall, how many? If you have to think about this painstakingly in that 1 decade, you got to at least think about at least half that decade of the 10 years. Basically, how many people got killed as they putting up the wall? They had to have some sort of technology to hold the giants and titans back. Uh, if anybody has a comment, please leave a comment on the bottom. If you like what I'm saying, if you dislike it, if you just want me to put more of the rabbit up here as I'm making the comments about the anime, I love the anime Attack on Titans, but it seems like this part is being left out. And right now we're somewhere about episode 12 in run. I think people are saying 24 episodes or 26, which I wish it goes on longer. I don't want to be like a Gantz, where he had a short run and the story for the animation was one way and the manga was another, and it got to a point they both split off from the anime and the manga, and then they pretty much got all the points I like, but then they get all the way into this last year and a half where you got the aliens, which half of that storyline maybe, but it did end And I still, it's anticlimactic. I just don't want Gantz. I mean, not Gantz, but Attack on Titans go anticlimactic. If anything, let it have this a nice long run of animations like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach. I would like to see that. So if anybody else have their comments, please leave a comment for in the future. If you want to hear more of my thoughts, let me know. If you want the rabbit to be sitting here looking at you as I'm saying these words about people eating up other people, this is the only way you can watch this animation. You have to have something soft and cuddly the to watch with. But say bye bye. Bye bye.